I'll do it for you.
I like getting these.
After you're under pressure.
I like ruining these tender moments by turning on the camera.
Welcome to Inside the Anthem, guys. I hope that's at least the thumbnail. It'll probably Katie pick your teeth up.
I did not pick my teeth.
I know that's the weird thing. It'll still be that.
I probably just get this one.
You can't even see my shirt, so it doesn't matter.
Grogu, you're in the way. Don't show off her boobs.
No, I just want to show off.
I mean her shirt.
It actually doesn't have his
should
name.
I wear the?
I cut
Should
that
I put the championship on if you hold Grogu?
Guys, it's great to see you all. How you doing?
Let's talk about this beer real quick first. Because we got some
Stonewall
Inn IPA, guys. Stonewall Inn. We walked past the Stonewall Inn
on our ghost tour,
yeah.
which is why I was like, I want to live in the village. That was not on the tour. No.
Oh, okay. Anderson Cooper's house was out.
Yeah, we told you that, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did. And,
it's awesome.
And you told me you went there, and that was, like, I'm fully getting that cool, and we stayed there. Yeah.
She was okay with it because it was Anderson Cooper.
Yeah.
So.
Because she's also like, I'm also fully gay.
We also saw Anderson Cooper's Pooper Scooper, which was really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't think you'd see that when you were there.
That's the branded thing. That's his brand, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's where he makes all of his money. Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's
boutique dog. There are a million dog boutique stores down there, by the way, too.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, yeah, everyone has a dog, and they're all adorable.
And some of them are too big to be in apartments. Like, why would you put this in?
Well, I mean, if you work from home. If you work from home and you have the time and energy, you can walk them regularly, I guess, because lots of people were walking their dogs, but I mean...
Even in the pouring rain.
Yeah.
Some dogs were like, I do not like this.
Yeah,
like, that's fine.
I hate you for this. And they're like, you need to get your energy out before we walk back up the 8
You're
floors
one wet puppers.
To our apartment. But I had an amazing, just the best time.
It's a free dog wash, right?
We're in the 18th floor of our building, and it was pretty great.
17th,
the Airbnb.
The 17th floor, right.
And you said you were staying like a tin can or something, right?
Yeah, tin can. With 17 floors.
Oh, we were staying in one of the many Airbnbs that they're not supposed to have.
Yeah, it was like some of the apartments that they just rent
basically,
out.
She's like, okay, so you have to duck under the razor wire, then you do 3 flips when you come in, and if the doorman talks to you, punch in the face.
Is this someone else's house?
I'm like, is this like a B&E? Like, what are we doing here? Like,
exactly.
Like, just choke him out and say, go to sleep, and just leave his body.
Now, I sent you a nose and mustache glasses disguise that you have to wear when you come in. Like,
it's so cheap, though.
But I mean, but we got up there and our room was great. And
that was not great, but it was okay.
The bed was not horrible.
We fixed the bed basically.
Yeah,
it was a straw.
It was a cheap
bed. It was a futon, so basically.
It was a futon on top of like one of those fold out frames.
Yeah.
And part of the frame is like broken, so there was a big dip.
But then did you break it again, if you know what I'm saying?
No, the first night
we were
too scared to. Yeah. So the first night, I mean, we had fun, but the first night there was a dip.
Up on me, though.
There was a dip, and it was hilarious because like twice in the night I was like, "Can you move?" Because he like had rolled into the dip, and then I had like a foot of space.
More. I was like,
yeah, I had like no room. I was like hanging off the bed, and
it would have been more awesome if I woke up and you were just on the floor.
We were in a queen size bed in our Airbnb, and it felt like we were in like I was sleeping on a balance beam. I was like, why? How can you go back to this? I can't do it. I know.
Oh, why?
First
you
world
have a
problems,
king
guys.
size bed?
Yeah, I got a king size. Okay. What do you guys got? Like a
queen,
California queen, yeah.
That was a double, though. I never feel like I'm too close to you.
We snuggle apart.
Oh.
But also, it's because our bed is level and not like one side is
I never feel like
not one side is the hole that that the Undertaker gets choke slammed into by the Big Show.
See, Jamie's starfish is in bed, so I get in bed sometimes. Oh, there's a hand and a foot here. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna put that thing to sleep.
Yeah.
Put that to sleep.
Yeah.
And then she just like elbow me until I get off the bed. Okay, I'm on the floor. Sorry. There's a hard way in the back of my head. I'm like, I'm bleeding.
But yeah, we went to the Museum of Sex, which was pretty
awesome.
great.
So what is it? What's there? Is it like just artwork?
There was a lot of like old and newish sex stuff, but stuff having to do with sex.
Like pantaloons, like sexy pantaloons.
They had like the bones of animal penises. That was one of the displays.
Yep. A lot of really weird sex toys.
I always forget that animals have bones in their penis.
Some do, yeah, and they're weird. All of them.
Some really weird sex toys.
Name 3.
Well, we sent you the one that was the boobs with the...
That was not weird. That was...
No.
That was the
only thing was
the
nose.
chair.
The nose. What is
chair.
the point of the nose?
There's that chair.
Yeah, it's a bench with interchangeable things to play with. So you can just like squat over it and it like, yeah.
But the dildo inside of it was... It was disturbingly, like, large. I was like...
Ow. Hey, Matt, maybe you're just living in your own little conservative world.
And then there was a Bill dildo. It was shaped like a building.
A dildo.
And there was also a hand, but it was a big hand. It was like one of your hands.
Did it have hair on the arm a little bit?
No, it was pink. It was like hot pink.
It was interesting. But then there's a carnival.
On the way down.
Do you get to fuck anything, or do you have to like pay extra?
We didn't fuck
there's
anything.
a carnival, and you get to like play basically like carnival games and try to
like a skee-ball type game.
Yeah, and we rode
you know the one where the horses move along and whoever gets the horse.
Yeah, we did that one.
Except it was like two people having sex.
Yeah.
But like old timey looking.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of fun actually. It was like fun looking.
It was like carnival themed. It was really fun. There was a ride they were still putting together where you like had to jerk off dicks from like the bathroom from Glory Holes. It was called Glory Hole. Yeah, it was basically like whack-a-mole, like whack-off.
Yeah. So next time.
Can we name this whack-off-mole?
We probably could.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But it was like a whack-off-mole, but it was. I would have done it, but it was not working. It was.
So, and then there was the old siren game where you reached your hand inside the siren's hold and got her going, like with a turn.
Oh, then we played that spin game where like if you could spin to win like prizes,
right?
Or they like told you like they gave you a ticket for something. We got bondage.
Yeah,
bondage.
Yeah.
Bondage. Wow.
Oh, and there was a RuPaul. There was a mama RuPaul fortune teller, and it was a fortune teller that was RuPaul's voice, and she would like tell you things and give you the card. It was really awesome.
But you could not hear her at all.
Yeah, because it was. Well, because in the same room, they had a pole dancing game.
It was like Dance Dance Revolution.
Pole dancing. Yeah,
exactly. Oh my god.
It was amazing.
So you won, right, Matt?
We didn't do that one. That was the only one I didn't do.
I was a little scared after we rolled the mechanical bull and like I almost hurt my back.
They would have been like, sir, no, just don't. Please.
There was a big girl that was doing it for me, and she'd like do pose. You have to like match the pose or something.
Yeah. So I would have put some panache into it, but I was just like too embarrassed to.
I would have done exactly what the pose was,
and that's it. Yeah. But it was really, really fun, and worth it, and I would definitely go back.
It was again. It was really cool.
It was really fun. So.
And you the only thing you said you didn't get any pizza.
Oh, so one of the rides, because what it is you paid for the museum, and then you paid a little bit extra for the carnival,
sure.
And then they preloaded your basically your cards that you used for all the rides, so you don't have to pay extra for any of that.
Yeah, the rides.
Yeah. So, but it was funny because one of them was called the Tunnel of Love, and we were like, oh, we'll do that one, but there was a line, and then one guy, they would just tell you, they'd be like, that's what this is, so if you don't want to do that, like move on to the next thing. So people could they were like, that's a video of an orgy. It's a 5-minute long orgy. So if you're not interested, you don't have to do it.
And then you guys stayed online.
We were like, well, we could watch that at home.
Yeah.
Like,
privacy
maybe it was like 3D, like the first part of the ride. Yeah. So
let's watch it.
Maybe that was the room where you could have sex. God damn it,
you really could have had sex in any room if you were trying. But
I'm sure they would have kicked you out, right?
Yeah.
It's part of the show.
Part of the tool.
Yeah.
Make him
It was a lot of fun.
We also went to the largest outdoor deck.
100 floors up.
It was 1,181 feet above.
Dick or deck?
Deck, right?
Okay, because you were talking about the second game, so.
The Bill Dildo. So, but it looked like it was just going to be okay the days leading up to it, and then it was like gale force winds and pouring, and we were like, well, we're still doing it.
Also, they showed me the picture. I was like, oh, okay.
Also, on the way up, it was cool getting up there, but like when I went to the One World Trade Center, they have like a show in the elevator, basically, like that plays on the walls of the elevator. So they go, make sure you're facing the back of the elevator. So you look at.
We're standing there.
Why don't you do the One World Trade Center then?
Well, I've done that already. But the One World Trade Center one was cool as fuck, by the way. But this one was, I don't know, because we're in there and nothing happened. We're just like.
Yeah.
You just did like the awkward Mass Effect conversation.
Oh, but you know what? They did have the best public bathrooms I've ever been to in my entire life. It was.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
I was like, do you have to go? You need to go now because they were single rooms. they had the music playing really loud.
Yeah.
So if you had to like do
Waving
anything,
there,
if you had to make some noise,
I'm a shy pooper.
no one was gonna hear you, and you could hear the air flowing through, and then it smelled really good, and I was just like, and it was like low lighting, it was like calming. It was very nice. It was the nicest bathroom I've ever been in.
Our next challenge accepted will be public bathroom shitting.
I hate this. I hate it.
And
I win!
And we have to videotape ourselves.
So we went out to the deck. It was awesome. It was really cool. When we came back down, we're like, okay, the elevator, we heard that it was broken for a couple people.
we fixed it.
So we fixed it, so don't worry, just get in there. And it was still fucking broken.
I mean,
this is actually the worst.
Yeah. But I mean, the elevator itself was fine.
It was
because,
fast as fuck.
Yeah, you go up
fast as
floors, it
psych.
feels like nothing. But it was really cool. You could see
Our ears popped like 9 times, like.
You could see the whole island. That was definitely the best part. Like, you could see right down to the end. And I'm sure on like a clear day, you can see a ton of stuff. It was awesome.
Like if it was sunny, it would have been even cooler, but it was still cool.
So it poured Saturday morning. Then we went back to our Airbnb, dried out, went and had early dinner with my aunt who lives in Stuyvesant town, really nice part of town. And then we walked to the village, to Washington Square Park, and that's where we did the ghost tour. And that was like the best part of the. Well, maybe brunch was pretty awesome too. The whole thing was awesome. But
Did you see any ghosts?
We didn't see any ghosts.
We talked about ghosts. I felt some weird shit.
There was some weird stuff, but our tour person,
Serena.
leaders. No, I knew her name. Tour guide Serena. She was really awesome and she was really into it, and so she was enjoying herself. And then it was funny because we took the same train on the way home too. She was like, "Oh, I'll show you where the subway is," and we talked the whole time. She was really cool.
She's kind of our best friend, and we forgot to get her.
And then we didn't get her Insta info, which we'd gotten the Insta info from a guy we met at the bar the night before, because there was a guy there playing pretty much all the same 90s songs that we do at this bar, but it was just him by himself. And
I don't know other people.
Yeah, so of course we sat at the bar like as close as we could and started singing along and got some good harmonies in with it.
He actually thanked us.
Yeah, he was like thanks because he was literally by himself singing.
Like usually they're throwing glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, he did creep, but he did instead of doing the high part, he made it octave.
He like went low because he couldn't do the high part.
That's when we gotta help this guy. Like
he's
like she's running out the door.
But then so Sunday we had a fancy brunch at a new cool Mexican place, and it was delicious and amazing, and came with 3 drinks.
And then you go to Shake Shack.
We did that. That was the first day. I take a photo of him every time we go.
This guy's like, chicha.
He loves it. We're gonna go to every single one.
Did you bring some back for me?
Here you go. Go to every single one.
I think my burgers are better than Shake Shack.
Oh.
So next time we eat together, I'll make some smash burgers. Okay?
Oh,
okay,
smash them?
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of them?
We're gonna smash them.
Alright, you guys, let's smash some news.
Yeah,
I'm doing good, guys. Don't mind me.
He's fine.
News.
He's fine.
I got some news that you're gonna love, Mike, because did you know there's an extended cut of the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Is Wario in it?
There's 20 extra minutes of footage that they're going to be releasing in an extended cut of the Super Mario Brothers.
So you know who's going to like this? Jamie Wonderland.
Yeah. Did she love that movie?
We own that movie because
Why?
She loved that movie.
Why does she love that movie?
She probably wanted some Johnny Legs, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, John Leguizamo is in that movie.
Yeah.
Can I just watch the 20 minutes extra footage?
Johnny Legs.
Because I really don't want to watch it in longer
version. Bob, what's his face? There, who was amazing, but who hates that he even participated in that movie.
Dennis Hopper is in it.
Yep.
You're right. And the Goonies,
Mario,
played by Nicolas Cage.
Bob Murray.
Can't think of his name. Bob Murray. It's not. He's
Bill
British.
Brother.
He's British.
Okay, so
he's
can
But
anyway, I don't want to watch a longer Schneider cut version of this movie.
Please.
Can I just watch the 20 minutes of extra footage just to see what
I'm probably online somewhere, right?
That's all I want to watch.
Right? They're gonna post
I'm not gonna watch the extended.
Bob Hoskins.
You're right. That's right. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That's right.
Yeah.
I knew the
and Hook. He's in Hook.
That's true. He's me.
Yep. And he hates that. And Samantha Mathis. I forgot that she was in that. He hates that movie like with a passion.
You should.
I'm a classically trained actor.
It's like the biggest regret of his life. Yeah.
Sure, dude. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the worst thing.
You made a butt ton of money.
Yeah, you still made some money.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you're an icon.
He was upset because he thought this movie was going to make him a star. He seemed like, I'm going to be 6
movies.
What's like a video game man.
You know what's funny is that Gwyneth Paltrow has one movie that she regrets more than any other two, and it's the only movie that I like her
Iron Man
in.
3.
No.
Sense.
Oh, I guess I don't even think about her in the Iron Man movies. If we're being honest.
I just guessed a.
No, she was in Emma. She was in a Jane Austen movie.
I knew she's in a Jane Austen movie.
But that's not my favorite one. Although it's okay.
She played
because it's Jane Austen. No, she was in this movie called View from the Top about a girl who's like a flight attendant who like makes her way and does well for herself. Sure. And it's a great movie, but she was like, I hate that movie. It makes fun of white trash people, which it doesn't. She was just like embarrassed because it wasn't cool.
I mean, but she kind of is
yeah.
white trash new.
No, she's cool.
If you think about it, right? Like,
what are you talking about? She's Hollywood royalty.
She has a vagina-scented candle, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that explodes sometimes.
Yeah, I'm
that's
guessing.
the thing that was in the news. No, it
Okay.
does. It explodes sometimes.
It actually
Look this
just
news
like
up.
her vagina.
Oh
look,
God.
Look this news up. It exploded.
Oh my God.
Exploding vagina.
Oh my
Like,
God.
that can't smell good, right? Like that can't smell good, right?
I don't know.
Guys, I have some.
Are you interested?
I have some sad news.
God
God of War
give me
2.
that for Father's Day?
God of War 2 delayed. Please do, actually. And we're going to put it on. Challenge accepted. We're going to
Let's see if the camera
I didn't see this. This was one of my pieces of news.
God of War 2 delayed until 2022.
Okay, that's fine.
And it's also going to come to PS4, which is
First of all,
kind of weird.
I didn't realize it was supposed to come out in 2021.
Yeah, it was.
So, okay,
It's built for winter.
I can wait a little more, because this game's going to be awesome. Make it correct, please.
However, they did move Horizon Forbidden West into the holiday 2021 slot.
Yeah, I'm cool with all that.
You saw the
both for
the
PS4
footage for it, right?
and PS5. Yes.
The footage for it? Yes. Right.
Both for PS4 and PS5.
People complain about what she looks like, by the way. And I'm like,
Why?
what?
Why were they?
What?
Why?
Like, oh, she looks different than the first one. Like, she's older, and also it's on PS5.
Yeah. Also, it's 60 frames per
yeah.
second.
She doesn't look like, oh, Cloud looks different in the new Final Fantasy. Yeah, he's in a block anymore.
Yeah.
Like, give me a break.
He's not on PS2.
Are you kidding me?
Why? Like
Leaps and bounds ahead of it.
I
I don't want to. It's uncomfortable that I can see her pores.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like, yeah,
basically,
she's living in a fucking desert world with robots.
Yeah.
In the interview, they said they're ensuring we will get the God of War game we deserve.
100% for this.
Cool.
It is still sad though. You know what I'm saying? Like
To be honest, I didn't realize this, since all these years blend together now. The last 3 years or so.
Blend together.
I didn't realize it was coming out in 2021.
But they're gonna have a
I'm
lot
looking
of almost
forward
all my
to it.
news is video game news.
Great. So I'm ready to wait for that. Mine, not on mine, because Thor 4 wrapped.
Thor 4.
Guys,
Thor.
And Chris Hemsworth is jacked.
And Taika Waititi has no balls on his face.
But also, what was he? He was wearing some kind of weird outfit, like he had a
Well,
costume.
that's his. Yeah.
Korg outfit.
That was his Korg outfit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's where the dots
That's
are.
why they do
If you
capture.
if you look at it, he's wearing it looks like Korg's skin, but it's like a it's like a thin,
He had like a weird
shirts.
coat. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. I
It's
must
like
have
one of
looked
those
at it
thin shirts.
quickly.
Yeah, you can see it's like little rocks. Those little
Okay.
rocks. I looked at it for a second. I was like, oh, he's.
But
he's
also,
Korg.
Chris Hemsworth is jacked.
Yeah.
Yes, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
like holy shit.
He's also played Hulk Hogan recently. Like,
He
come on.
looked like almost as good as The Rock does right now. Looking for Black Adam, like he is. The Rock is scary jacked right now.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
he's
like
more
two
muscle
whole chickens a day.
He's more muscles than man right now. He's like.
Well, good for him.
When is that
Right?
guy gonna vote for president or vote for president?
Where's he gonna vote for president?
First
He
of all,
voted last year.
we need the most jacked president of all time.
No, because no one would. There's no man.
He's already
There's
played
no
the president
man.
once.
There's no
You
man
think
in
Mike
this
Pence gonna run
country.
against that?
Yeah.
There's no man in this country who would not be okay
He's
with
like,
that.
let's debate now. He's like, I'm gonna throw it up the stage.
Yeah, seriously. No, he would get on stage and people would cheer.
I got this
Like,
Rudy Boo
just-
candy
yeah.
ass over here.
Well, the best part too is like he would get a lot of the Republican vote just from.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
There's like no man who would be like he shouldn't be president. Everyone loves The Rock. He is like universally appealing, and I love him for
Appealing.
it. You understand what I mean.
Of course you do.
And
You're universally
he likes to
appealing
give head, so
Yeah,
I mean he's universally appealing. You know.
I didn't say that.
It's just
No,
saying
there's so many
appreciate
things I could have said
I
that.
don't
I
know,
didn't
appreciate
say
your
that.
women.
Oh, that's true, but okay.
Thank you. I didn't say any of the things I could have said the right
I mean, he does like the Putang pie, so.
Yeah. That's his favorite kind of pie.
Guys,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's all I got. Ready for this.
I got tons more stuff. So I got another sad news, but only sad if you're just about to watch it, which I was. Jupiter's Legacy already canceled Netflix.
We have all the same news. Yeah, after one season. Well, it wasn't technically canceled, but they released all the stars from their commitment contracts.
Yeah, like okay.
So that probably
Which
means
one
they
was
canceled.
that?
Including Josh
Jupiter's
Duhamel.
Legacy was the superhero show TV
in the
series.
Millarverse. Mark Millar has like a bunch of awesome properties.
Okay.
This is one with Josh Duhamel in it.
Right.
Yeah. But Jupiter's Legacy, to be honest, is probably one of, in my opinion, one of the weaker properties. But I was still looking forward to watching.
And I think that's why he's gonna keep going with shows.
Oh no, he's under contract. He has to keep going.
Well, but also he's like, first of all, he's Mark Millar said himself that he's releasing a comic called Jupiter's Legacy Requiem that will continue the show's story. So we'll still, if you want to watch the show and then continue the story, you still can. But there's also
That's not gonna work, Jamie, though.
There's 4 different shows / movies slated for Netflix coming out in the Millarverse.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Bring it on, I guess.
I mean, at least he's not giving up. He's still moving his feet forward. But
again, he cannot give up. He is.
But also,
Adam,
I mean, he's just about the same place Adam Sandler was, and he's still got a lot of money. So,
I mean, and that's the thing. Like he either way he gets the money. Like it's not like he doesn't get money. They pay him in advance, so he's under contract with Netflix. It's just sad because I was like, okay, this looks cool. I love superhero stuff. Obviously, I love drama stuff. It's, you know, and like the comic itself is very like Game of Thrones, but as superhero story. You know, so it's like and obviously in a different parallel universe because they don't. It's not. I think Mark Millar knows nothing about Game of Thrones.
I think the thing that hurt it was though that The Boys is a darker universe that's better.
It's one of those things where it's like where you used to have all those YA movies back in the day, and then it just got burned out.
Got saturated.
We're kind of at like a saturation point, and this is a bad place for it to come in. Probably.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of other better properties like The Boys.
There's more recognizable, and then there's just better.
Or Umbrella Academy, another great property on Netflix itself. You know,
right.
Sure.
Or MODOK.
Oh my God, or MODOK.
Yeah.
Right, guys? We're not done yet, but we're only 6 episodes in.
Yeah.
And Jamie's watching with me, and she's loving it.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. And it's a cartoon, technically.
Friend of the podcast, Pat Oswald. Sorry.
So now she has to try Invincible.
No, she did. She tried to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Too violent. I don't know if she really violence.
I'm okay with violence. Let's see how I am with magicians.
Like I don't even like kind of watch MODOK because there's just a lot of fun stuff. In it. You know, like a cartoon arm gets shot off. Who cares? Whatever.
Well, and I feel like they talk so fast, like kids wouldn't be repeating that because they don't even get half the references. So
they'd rather make TikTok references.
Yeah.
So.
And like he's throwing dudes off buildings in Spider-Man. So like I mean he's already got the murder in him. He's like, Dad, look, I threw that guy to his death. I'm like, okay.
I only have one thing left.
I have like 7 things left.
You have some stuff.
So let me just keep going then.
I have some stuff.
Concrete Genie developer making new PS5 game on the Unreal 5 engine. That's the exciting thing.
5 coming
so
up.
if you know what Concrete Genie is, it's a very cool indie game that came out on the PS4. Connor played it recently, and I watched him play it. It was one of the games like I watched him play. I was like, this is really cool. It reminds me a lot of like the vein of like Echo the Dolphin or something, where it's like a game where you're playing, but you're also like kind of making art in the game, and so you're like doing
kind of like Journey.
Oh yeah, Journey. That's another good example.
Yeah.
Where like it's just it feels like art, you know, and like it's
that's why I really like Journey.
This is more action oriented than Journey is for sure, but like your character is basically like painting things and they come to life. Okay. And it's this really cool thing. So, like, if they can do something cool, like, even if it's completely different story, obviously, with the Unreal, have you seen the stuff for the Unreal 5 engine?
I
have stuff on YouTube right now.
I actually have a ticket
dope.
I have a ticket to beta test the Unreal Engine.
Why?
Because you could apply for it.
So you just did?
Yeah, I applied for it. They're like, you have an hour that you can use this Unreal Engine on your computer if you want. So I haven't done it yet.
You're gonna get it.
I have an hour to sit down.
Let's show for the channel.
Yeah, we'll just
I'll do it on Twitch.
I'll do it on Twitch.
I'm saying, Twitch it.
Twitch School for Twitch, guys. I gotta make this.
I mean, you're the one who went this far. I was just thinking like YouTube Live.
I only do Raid Shadow Legends on there.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Sponsored. Raid Shadow. They're not yet.
Yet.
They can be.
We have to just keep saying their names. Like, just keep saying.
No, actually, you could just apply to be a sponsor. But so.
And they would let
I'm interested. I really like the stuff I've seen for the Unreal 5 engine because it's dope. It looks really good. Like, it's Uncanny Valley stuff coming up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they were showing like this one thing where it's a woman, like a female character walking, and basically like the engine can judge like the changing topography, and so like you can see like her adjusting to like stepping on like a rock or something, and like that's just fucking not a thing that happens in games. Well, that's the next stage, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the engine that the hour that I have of testing is actually this game where you can create like facial models, and so like it creates these realistic human facial models that interact with the world around them, and so they look too real. Like
it's like sexy lady faces. You mean?
You could, or you make an old guy, or you make like.
I'm not that though, right? Am I right?
You could. She's in. She's all in. I'm
all in.
Speaking of all in, guys. Sanford, this guy's really Sanford Panich is one of the Sony executive, said that there is a plan to connect the Sonyverse, the Spider-Man universe, to the MCU.
Yep.
There's a plan. It's coming up, guys.
Silent style, yeah.
Obviously, the multiverse that they're already talking about seems to be the easiest way to do this.
Sure.
Especially because Spider-Man technically already is in the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fully there.
So I don't know why.
It's like he was on loan. Like Doctor Strange got him, he was just there.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't like from.
And also, Iron Man was in that universe as well.
He wasn't from a different dimension, but we still have to worry about getting Venom in there, getting
Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven the Hunter, getting
Morbius,
Mysterio. Morbius is another guy that's still.
Yeah, we'll get Mysterio,
in there.
The guy that is currently dead. We're gonna get him in there.
He might be back though.
Ginger Jameson.
Exactly, she wants him back.
Yeah.
For this group.
Matt Gargan the Scorpion. He's around. Vulture. Michael Keaton. Get him in there.
Michael Keaton is still around.
Yeah,
but then also soon, Alfred Molina. You know, we might have Willem Dafoe.
Spider-Man. We're gonna have Stephen Willie Damon in there. David Fox.
With Beeman.
As Electro.
Hayden Michael.
Thomas
Hayden Church.
Hayden Christensen as Jumper anywhere as possible.
Hayden.
And Paul Giamatti.
And Paul Giamatti. I was one for my Paul Giamatti as
really all of my favorite people. Oh, I can do a Paul Giamatti. Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Big mama.
Sideways. Wine. White people.
White people.
That's my fault.
Sideways, wine, white people. What else would be a Simpson?
I don't know actually. That's an easier one to swallow.
That one gonna pass the wine and white people. You can swallow all those things. It'll be fine.
You can swallow white people. Yeah, but so that's all I have. That's all I have at all.
What do you have, Katie? What do you got? Let's get some stuff from you.
Neil Blomkamp, who directed District 9, has a new sci-fi thriller coming out, Demonic. It's his.
Children Copper.
Definitely.
Yeah, baby.
It's his fourth movie. He also did Elysium and Chappie.
This was another.
Sheldon Copper was not Elysium.
Yeah.
He wasn't Chappie though.
Stars Carly Pope from Arrow and Suits, and also Popular. That was her first show. William Martin from Felicity. These are all Canadian actors, by the way. And Natalie Bolt, who is of course a South African actress, because
of course.
Yeah. Film has been revealed in a trailer from IFC Films teasing a fever dream story of virtual realities, demonic possession, body horror, and psychedelic visual effects. So I think I know what we should do during this. A young woman unleashes terrifying demons when supernatural forces at the root of a decades-old rift between mother and daughter are revealed. I mean, I'm a huge fan. Huge fan of District 9. Oh, yeah. I also enjoyed Chappie. I never saw Elysium, which is crazy because it's got Matt Damon in it, and I love me some Matt Damon, so I gotta see it.
Matt Damon.
But
I think Elysium might be a brand after watching.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
All that. Obviously, the director does.
The trailer is pretty trippy.
Yeah, I was gonna send it to you. Sorry, I didn't know if you'd have time to watch
tried sending as many things as I could because there was some good trailers this week that I saw. I did not see that one though, unfortunately.
I saw the No Way Home trailer. That was a
fake one. Yeah,
Rick roll.
Oh, you rickrolled him?
I listened.
I never
I just want to say to you guys, like, no, I don't like rickrolling people anyway. I like rickroll people.
But the thing about but listen, you guys. The thing about rickrolling is, you get to listen to that song, so it's not even a bad thing. Because you get to listen to the song.
You're too sad to see.
So I have something cool, guys.
That's one
Dark
for my
Horse
podcast.
Comics looking to start a games division for their comic properties.
Okay.
And you're like, well, what comics have they
Yeah.
done that you want to see a video game for? How about Umbrella Academy? Oh, what? You want
I
more?
could be part of the Umbrella Academy.
How about Hellboy? Oh, you're like, I want one more though.
Wait, is that Elysium Comics? What'd you
No,
say?
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse. I was like, what? That's a name of something
What about
else.
Matt? And this one's for you, guys. Right now, you're gonna want to pause right here because you're gonna watch him come. 300. Matt, you can play as Leonidas.
I hope
You know
that
what
was
I'm saying?
I want to play as one of the other guys, just like Randy do.
I'm gonna die quickly!
I'm
George! I only have a little knife!
I'm Johan.
They forgot to give me a weapon!
is Popsicles!
Popsicles.
That's what I'm
You
naming my
said
guy.
that?
If I can name my own character, it's
Yeah.
Popsicles.
You got
by the
Matt,
way.
there's like 20.
I called
of
it.
them in there.
No, I called it. Popsicles.
What's it MMO?
Popsicles 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'm still fighting. This is really boring.
Popsicles, but the I
Is it a
is a
shop?
1.
Is it a shop or something?
The E is a 3.
Can Xerxes sell me something? Do I pick up this armor? I don't even understand
Why
what's
is there a
happening.
Khajiit here?
Yeah.
This is really
Khajiit
boring. Can I log? I can't log out. Jesus Christ!
This is my life for the rest of my
FBLT
life.
sells you armor, obviously.
I'm just here fighting Xerxes this whole time. So Matt, what do you think of that, Matt? Are you excited for any of this game? What an Umbrella Academy type game where like you can be in an Umbrella Academy and that
I
would be
mean,
a new one.
if I can't get a boy in his blob, I'd play it.
Give me a new one. You get like a cool power that's really kind of lame and a little bit lame, but like kind of cool too.
I have bird feathers on my body for some reason.
Bird feathers. I mean, one guy's
I
a
gotta
monkey
work with
body.
that. Yeah, exactly.
This is a
That's what
monkey
I'm saying.
body. Like it's
Bird
not.
feathers, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying some of that could be cool stuff. Hellboy, play as Hellboy. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Right fist, the right hand of doom. Let's do it. Boom, knocks people out.
I'm left-handed.
Have Ron Perlman. Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
if you
yeah, so
just
you're
play?
right.
What if you were just Ron Perlman?
Yeah. What if just
Yeah.
Ron Perlman can voice it?
What if I'm David Harbour?
Hmm.
No, no one's gonna like that one.
Right.
No one's gonna like that.
No one watched that.
They didn't watch it.
Aw.
Oh, boy.
We didn't watch it. We
Yeah.
should watch it.
We should burn it after watching
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
We should watch it and decide if we need to burn it. I'm trying to be nice.
Then
I
we'll
like
know.
David Harbour.
Then we'll know.
Friend of the podcast, David Harbour.
He should be.
Number
Future-
one dad
future
bod,
friend.
David
Number
Harbour.
one dad bod.
He's in an upcoming movie.
I'll be number 2 dad bod to him. That's fine.
You got anything else in your
I do have something I got really excited about.
Okay.
Elijah Wood will reportedly play the lead villain in the new Toxic Avenger reboot. I'm pretty psyched about this. As reported by the Illuminati, Elijah Wood has allegedly been cast as the lead villain in Toxic Avenger. Wood will take on the role of Bob Garbinger, the greedy and corrupt boss of Winston and evil head of the shady company
Also Garbinger.
Now,
Yeah.
do we think that he can pull off evil?
Yes. So,
Sin City.
Sin City.
He didn't play evil though.
No,
just
he was
played
creepy and weird.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
He can definitely do it. He was also
That's different. I
in.
knew you were gonna. I knew you
um,
guys would say that by the way.
Let's say.
Do you remember the character's name though? Do you even remember the character's name?
Rufus.
The little yellow bastard.
I like
What's he playing
Rufus.
as? The little yellow
He
bastard.
was good. He was also in that Cooties movie and beat the crap out of little kids. I think he can do evil.
I don't remember that. But
I
that
think he
sounds
can
awesome.
do it.
We should watch that. one
He was
first.
also in this movie. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Lord of something.
Yes, and he basically
Yeah.
just
He
murders
was
a bunch of
definitely-
people.
He was
Yeah.
definitely evil for a
Yeah,
second,
so
right?
no, he's like a good guy who basically like is turned evil by the evil of
Good
the
guy
world.
with a gun,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. So I'm psyched for this. Like I love it, and
Well, she
of
loves Elijah
course
Wood, so
I
also
do.
that.
I love Elijah Wood. Wood will share the screen with Game of Thrones Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, who's playing the Toxic Avenger.
And we'll be as tall as him. Yeah, so that
Right.
makes sense. Yeah, they're the same
And
height.
Taylor
Same height.
Page from Ma Rainey's Black
Same height.
Bottom is going to be the female lead. And Jacob Tremblay from Room. You know that movie about a woman who's raped and has a child inside of a room? He's going to play Peter Dinklage's son.
I didn't
so,
know there was more people in that movie.
Yeah,
They're-
there's like
they've had
3
this
people
thing
in that
fully
movie.
cast.
Yeah.
I'm the raper. Like, oh, Jesus.
Rapey Nick Rapers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, so
I'm
this is-
excited about the Toxic
we
Avenger.
finally get to see the first look.
Peter
The
Dinklage.
first shot of several characters, but I sent you the one, Lilith,
Yeah.
who's going to be played by Kate Blanchett.
Yes.
It's backlit. but the costume looks super cool.
Yeah, it looks
the
very.
costume looks super cool.
I wonder if they're
pretty
cell
cool.
shaded or they're like live action.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I did not. I haven't seen anything about that, but
I think you should do the makeup like
it
cell
did
shaded.
look super stylized. It was nice. Very video gamey. Lots of buckles and holsters, thick boots, jacket styled hair, and a pouch.
Looks very Borderlands.
Rob Liefeld would be proud of this. But they also showed a bunch of other characters, including Tiny Tina, who's a classic character from that game. Claptrap, who is voiced by Jack Black. They do show Roland, which is it was definitely not an animation that looks like a very backlit version of Kevin Hart. He's like this way. And a couple of people. There's
Show Jamie Lee
Jamie Lee Curtis's character is named Tannis.
Tannis, that's right.
Yeah. And then Nick Silver comes in and he's like, it's Tannis. It's Tannis. I'm Nick Silver. Yeah. So I mean, I'm getting psyched up for it. Cool. Let's do this. There's story there. There's story. Let's do it.
I'm ready. You know, we got these movies being done. We got Indiana Jones 5's
Catch a ride.
started filming in the next week or so.
Yep.
So let's see what we got.
Suppose there's a connection
Pretty
to
cool
The Last Crusade as well.
Hopefully Mutt's in it. I'm waiting for Mutt. Anyone?
They're gonna bring.
Shia LaBeouf?
They're gonna do a
we
fully
uncancel him?
CG Sean Connery.
Will there be more monkeys swinging through
Like
trees?
we named a dog Indiana.
Maybe Sean Connery swinging through trees with the monkeys.
Like me and Marshall swinging together. He's my grandson, right? Or something.
I'm sure it's just that he's gonna have another illegitimate child with some other woman.
But it's gonna be a black
Channing
woman.
Tatum.
It's gonna be a black trans person.
And they're gonna be the next Indiana Jones finally,
Like,
right?
look, we got all this representation. We know the studios know what's going on. Like that's not what
Right?
we wanted. Just fucking. Oh Jesus Christ. Like, we want
Who
representation,
doesn't
just
ever
not
want
this
a
way.
black
I
trans
have-
person?
Just not this way.
I
though.
hope
They
at the end
shoved
of
it
this,
in.
at
Like,
the
we
end
need a
of
good
he
story.
he fourth wall breaks. He goes, "I'm never passing on this fedora.
Yeah.
Fuck you."
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need a good story. I hate when they like just shoehorn a person in like, oh, there's just here for reasons.
Oh, you mean
You're
like
no.
the whole fourth movie?
Make a good story with this character. Like fuck. Like everyone wanted Finn and Poe to be a same sex couple and
Or wanted Finn and Rose to be together, or wanted, you know,
and Finn to be any kind of character even in anything.
or Poe and Rey to be together, or you know they like
It's
just
like, no.
someone fuck.
Like no, we just make tokens. Like no, we don't need tokens, guys. We don't need tokens. We need good characters.
That's all I got, man.
But we did get Kylo Ren.
That's all I got. You got anything else?
That's right, guys.
Yeah.
That's me.
We got Kylo Ren.
Yeah, we have more because I have two more things still.
Lots of two more things.
Guys, that's two more things. We're gonna be quick because we're dying.
Yeah.
Because Matt's gonna go to sleep. I gotta pay fuck. Okay,
It's
so
gonna be
Square
a little
Enix. E3 is happening June 13th, guys. We're gonna see updates for Life is Strange: True Colors. Marvel's Avengers is gonna show the Wakandan update.
Finally.
We need to play as the Black Panther.
You can't wait a bit.
Yeah, I own the game, so I can play as him.
I don't.
You're not missing anything. You're missing literally nothing. I've already uninstalled the game. I uninstalled Mass Effect. But you also get a glimpse at a thing called Babylon's Fall, which is actually interesting looking. There's not much to this game yet. They just have a tag, like a little tag thing for it, which they little details is described as a project developed with renowned action specialist Platinum Games. It features fluid action-packed gameplay and a striking art style delivered via brushwork filter technology. Like new technology,
Okay.
action.
Are you saying it's
Square Enix?
rewritten by machines on new technology?
Yeah.
And now I understand the problems. You
Oh,
can
the
see.
supernova thing.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Sure.
June 13th, guys. Get ready for it.
We're getting a lot of Nintendo stuff.
Trailer for new movie. This is the last. I believe this was last because it looked super dope. I think I sent this to you guys.
Okay.
Reminiscence. Did you see it?
It's not send this to us, no.
Well, starring Hugh
Oh,
Jackman.
I heard about this. Yeah.
I did hear about this.
Okay,
yeah.
so this is it's like it's called the journey. The first the tagline is Journey Through Memory. It looks like brain dancing from Cyberpunk. It's basically like this like maybe detective guy played by Hugh Jackman that is like looking through memories to like find clues.
Didn't whoever the director of this movie said they would only do this if they got Hugh Jackman?
I think that's what
I think I remember seeing something about this, and I was
Maybe.
like,
So it's
okay.
almost kind of like a Memento, Scanner Darkly.
And then the Boy from Oz came out and he was like,
Yeah,
Old Man Scanner Darkly.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. So the co-creator of Westworld, It's about basically a guy
Yes.
losing it as he descends.
This
into
was
the dream
this
world.
guy said you'd only do the movie if you got Hugh Jackman.
Well, he
and
got
then you
Hugh
had
Jackman.
so
He got him. Win.
cool. That excites me that somebody cares about a actor so much that like this is the only guy I see is playing this actor. Then they get the actor.
Guys,
Okay, show me.
just in
Show what
case
you got.
Just in case you didn't watch the trailer, I wrote down this
I
synopsis
didn't.
of the trailer.
I
guys.
must watch it.
Fight
Yeah.
scenes, swimming, sexy time.
Hey, 3 of my favorite things.
Get excited. Get excited.
I like to swim. I like to beat the crap out of people,
And
and I love sexy time.
And who doesn't, right? And that's all I got here, guys. I think we're done.
guys, this was probably our best episode ever. So
I have to.
I feel like we have to retire.
Slightly
Yeah.
better than the last episode, which was the best. So.
So
Yeah. So we
ding,
just
ding,
have
ding, ring the bell.
Ring the bell! Oh, did you get that the bell back from Grogu?
I did. Thanks.
We love you guys.
Stay classy, guys. Bin, bang, boom.